Okay. So let's say, you come on and, maybe you don't need some of the foundational work that Jen offers. Once again, that's completely optional. That's a separate service. Okay. But you may say, well, listen, I struggle with public speaking, or I need help with a pitch deck or a pitch. That's where I come in. I work on everything presentation. I say that I am literally the person who works on the voice of your brand. Okay. Every brand has a voice. There are certain things that just fit. There's certain language that they use. Okay. And once again, if you are someone who struggles with, articulating your ideas well, I come through and I help you literally format your pitch or your speech. I help you with your facial expressions, articulation, and tone. We map things out together. All right. And also you have the option, okay, to do everything on your own and then book us for a strategy call where we look a break from talking for a second. I already introduced Jen earlier for those who might have jumped on as the world's favorite capacity building strategist, right? So Jen, why don't you just take a moment and tell them what are some of the optional services that you offer, right?
Absolutely.
If these individuals who come on may need them.
Absolutely. So again, if you are on this live and you're saying to yourself, listen, I really have a good idea. I know it's good because people have told me it's good, and you just have not worked it out. Let me tell you one of the things that happen sometimes. People will come and say, oh, I have an EIN number. I'm ready to go. Unfortunately, you're not ready to go. We need to see proof of concept. We need to know that your business is actually something practical and that people will give towards this business. And if they won't, that's what we're here for, to help build it out. So one of the services that I offer on this team is helping people build out their business. So it's not just a good idea in your head, but it's a good idea on paper, and it's going to be sustainable. One of the things that we like to make sure of in our company is that when people start giving to your business, that it's a real business that's going to last past this campaign. We don't want the business to be a real business until you get the money of the people. We want it to be a real business that is going to be able to sustain once you receive this money. This is just seed money to get you where you need to go, because you wouldn't have been able to get it from a more traditional route, right? And so you may need to make sure that you have your trademarks in place, that you're protecting what you build. So many people love to just put their things out there. And if your idea is as good as you think it is, you should protect it. So once you start that business, once you start putting things out there, you really need to make sure that you're protecting it. So we offer the trademark services to make sure that you can protect your brand once it's put out there. If you are starting a nonprofit and you need 501c3 status, then that is something that we can offer to you. Building the brand, making sure that it looks the way that it needs to, that it looks professional, that it's packaged correctly, and that you are able to stand on your own as your own brand. I am going to be the one that's going to be helping you develop those things, making sure your paperwork is intact and that we don't have any issues on the back end. And then LaShondra makes sure that you know what to say when you get into these big rooms, where you go, where the money resides. Tell them about yours.
Where the money resides. Okay.